What's up guys, Glitch Twitch here. If you're watching this, you'd like to subscribe right now, or you will get attacked by Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic, and that sounds pretty risky, so I would just subscribe. Today we've got a really funny story for you guys that I know you will enjoy. The story of Jericho. Jericho was a kid I met camping 2 years ago at Lake George. We met him in mid-June when my family was going on a road trip through northeastern America. We met Jericho at the first campground we stayed at. The first campground was a very nice place that had a playground, good hiking trails, and a pretty big pool. So one day we decided to go to the pool and spend most of the day just swimming. The pool was empty when we arrived, but about an hour later a kid arrived with his grandma. The kid who arrived was Jericho. When Jericho arrived, he automatically started talking to us. I'm the type of person who likes to keep to myself and doesn't really care about meeting new people at campgrounds, but Jericho seemed like a pretty normal kid and I didn't want to be rude, so we just started talking to him. At first we were just talking about normal things like where we went to school, how old are we, and what grades we were in. So it seemed at first that it was going to be a normal conversation. But then out of nowhere, the kid just starts doing Fortnite dances and making the music with his mouth. I'll give you a really quick example. He was doing the default dance in the pool and was going like, boo. Now, Jericho was a very nice kid, and I think he was just a bit awkward because he was an only child. But the Fortnite dances were still pretty cringy. Alright, so now that was the first day we met Jericho. He was a little strange, but hey, it was the first day we met him, and we assumed we weren't going to meet him again throughout the trip anyway. But, spoiler, we saw him several more times. The next time we saw him was at the playground. I was there with my two brothers, and we were just talking and walking around. And then Jericho showed up. Nothing extremely cringy happened this time. He just followed us and was very talkative. But again, we were polite because he was probably just a bit lonely. We were at the campground for an entire week, so Jericho would just show up at our campground pretty much every other hour to talk to us for a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to skip to the last day because the other days in the middle of this were just the same thing with a little bit of cringe. But the last day was really, really bad. Alright, so my family owns a pretty big trailer. It's not huge, but it's a decent size for my family. So we take our trailer camping with us almost every time we go, which means we usually get a full hookup site. For those of you who don't know, a full hookup campsite is one with water and electricity running through the campsite. You can attach the electricity and water to your trailer, and it sets the trailer's lights, sinks, air conditioning, and bathrooms work. So because we have a trailer with a bathroom, we have to clean up the tubes that connect to the bathroom when you leave. Otherwise, the trailer won't work properly, and it will stink bad. The campsite has a station where you can get rid of all the waste from the tube, but to dump out the tube, you need to unlock it from the trailer. So my dad unhooks the tube from the trailer and lays it on the ground for a second to get the station ready. So as soon as my dad leaves, Jericho shows up. We told him that we were getting ready to leave and really didn't have any time to talk, but he didn't want to leave. My dad comes back to the campsite and got ready to dump the tube, and that's when it all happened. Jericho looks at the tube, walks up to the tube, and then he sticks his hand up the tube. And I don't mean he gently touched the tube with like 2 fingers. No, he just stuck his whole freaking forearm up there. My dad is telling Jericho to get his hand out of the tube, and I'm just laughing. So Jericho gets his hand out of the poop tube, and my dad tells him to go wash his hands because he literally just stuck his hand up the tube we went to the bathroom in. But instead, Jericho goes, "It's fine," and proceeds to wipe his hand in the dirt and the mud because he couldn't walk across the street to go to the public bathroom. Which, you know, I can't blame him. Public bathrooms kind of suck. It's fine. Dirt will wipe it off. So, after that happened, Jericho went back to his campsite, and we left the campground to go to the next one. Poor Jericho. What a crappy situation that was for him. He was a good kid, but his loneliness just made him a bit awkward. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. If you enjoyed, subscribe and share the channel with family and friends because I'm really close to 100 subs, and I will do a special video when I hit 100. So, yeah, you better share it, you butthole. Don't stick your hand up a poop tube, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.